Exploring the AI jungle. There's a lot happening with artificial intelligence AI systems right now. In the past few years, they have suddenly become much more useful and are now better at some tasks than some humans. However, at the time we wrote this book, there are no AI systems which can do all the tasks that humans do better than all humans. An AI system still makes a lot of mistakes. Perhaps you have heard about advances in AI in the news, or tried out new AI systems like ChatGPT yourself. It can be a bit confusing because there's a lot of jargon and hype about AI. So we wrote this book to explain some basic facts about how a type of AI called Generative AI could be used in schools. Why jungle animals? You might wonder why this book about AI is bursting with jungle animals. When we started working on the book, Laura had just finished talking to 24 people whose job it is to consider how AI could be used in schools. They told Laura that this is exciting, with lots of new ideas to explore, but there are some dangers that we need to think and be aware of. One of them said that it was like a jungle. That set us thinking. Jungles are wonderful places, full of intriguing creatures and plants with interesting behaviour. What if thinking about the unexpected ways that living creatures which inhabit the jungle behave and interact could help us understand AI systems? We know that AI systems aren't literally owl butterflies or chameleons, but sometimes comparing one thing to another in a metaphor can encourage us to think in a new way. A new world to explore. AI systems make up a new technological world to explore. We can learn a lot by exploring it, just as we have learned from exploring jungle habitats. For example, jungles contain plants that can benefit humans. According to the US Forest Service, 40% of medicines you find in the Western pharmacy are derived from plants. Already, we can see benefit from AI systems that can help people learn, or diagnose diseases, or tackle climate change. Potential benefits and potential harms. Just as jungles may have hidden dangers, AI systems can cause harm if we don't take care. We're not suggesting that robots want to kill us, but AI systems can be used in ways which make humans' unfairness worse. For example, if an AI system has been trained on a biased dataset, it can then make biased decisions which affect people's lives if it was used in a bank, in education or healthcare, or by the police. A jungle is an ecosystem that has evolved over millions of years. The plants and animals were not designed by anyone. They adapted to survive and thrive in their environment, with some trial and error along the way. Gen AI is different because it was designed by humans to assist humans with their work. So if we're careful, we can design AI systems to be as helpful as possible to humans while causing the least harm. Respect our environment. We can make sure that as we explore the new world of AI, we don't repeat our previous mistakes. This time, we should respect the environment. Humans are responsible for damaging precious jungle ecosystems. Although the AI jungle doesn't contain real animals, AI systems do come at an environmental cost because training such powerful software needs a huge amount of electricity and water. We can work together to design AI systems which help learners in a fair and respectful way without costing the earth. How we wrote this book. Judy wrote the main sections of this book, and then Elspeth used ChatGPT to suggest jungle metaphors to help her with her illustrations. Sometimes ChatGPT got it right, but sometimes it made silly suggestions like a mimic octopus, which, as you know, doesn't live in the jungle. As always, when using ChatGPT, we had to check its output because even when it wrote sections which seemed sensible at first, it wasn't accurate when we thought about it for longer. So, Judy, and our friends, Craig, Colton and Daniel, checked the technology bits, and Laura, who is a zoologist, made sure the jungle bits were accurate. We hope that you will enjoy learning more about AI and maybe more about the jungle too. Judy, Elspeth, Laura and ChatGPT.